Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexo is officially top tier in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And ladies and gents, I am not kidding. I love brand new support for legacy decks like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes, Dark Magicians, any GX era based decks, 5Ds, and even Zexal. Utopia got brand new support from this month's brand new selection pack. And let me tell you, this deck is stronger, is faster, and it vomits out a bunch of Xyz monster. And if you're not prepared for this deck, you're gonna be get sent to the Shadow Realm, guys. Yuma and Astro is officially top tier in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. In this video, we're gonna break down exactly on what this new Utopia support does for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, showcase you guys some combos, the deck list, and most importantly, we're gonna hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. Welcome to the ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel guide for Utopia in 2025. Without further ado, Val, roll the intro. Yo. 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 Guys, let me show you exactly on what one Go Goblin Bird can give you with this brand new Utopia deck. Normal summon Goblin Bird, activate Goblin Bird's effect. You can special summon Go Gigas directly from the deck. And now what's gonna happen next is you're gonna make ZS Utopic Sage. Alright, guys? Now Sage comes out, you're gonna activate Sage's effect. You're gonna detach two materials. You're gonna special summon ZS Ascended Sage directly from the deck. Alright, now what's gonna happen is that you're gonna activate Go Goblin since it was detached to search a Dodo Warrior directly from your deck to your hand. Look at that. It's broken. Now you get to use Dodo Warrior's effect to dump Dodo directly from the deck to special summon Dodo Warrior. Now you're gonna activate special summon Dodo from the grave. Now you're gonna activate Go Gigas because a Go monster was special summoned to your field while this card is in the graveyard. So look at this, guys. I want you guys to notice something, okay? I want you guys to notice something right now. One monster is able to convert into 5 bodies. 7 bodies, actually. Because it costs 2 monsters to make this. 7 bodies. Anyways, now you're gonna overlay for Gaga Girl. Alright, and Gaga Girl can use her effect. You're gonna detach Dodo Warrior to add a XYZ, to add Xyz Unbreakable Barrier directly from your deck to your hand. This card is basically Solemn Judgment. Now what's gonna happen next is that since Dodo Warrior was attached, you get to search a Zubaba Knight directly from your deck to your hand. Okay? Now what you do next is that you are gonna overlay these two for number F0 Utopic Future. Alright? And now you're gonna overlay Utopic Future for number F0 Utopic Drago Future. So you have a monster negate on the field. Now you can activate Go Glove to special summon, of course, the Zubaba Knight that you search off Dodo Warrior, which is absolutely amazing. Now you can activate Zubaba Knight's effect. You're going to search for Zubaba Bancho Gaga Quote directly from your deck to your hand. Okay. Now you're going to activate Zubaba Gaga Quote to special summon itself. Now you're going to overlay these 2 monsters that you brought out off the ZS Utopic Sage to make number 39 Utopia. So we're going full Yuma mode today. All right. Since now Utopia was summoned, he gets to use the effect to search Hyper Rank Up Magic Utopia Force directly from your deck to your hand because it has a ZS Ascended Sage under it as a material. Okay, now you're gonna overlay for Utopia Raid just to give you an additional material. Now you're gonna activate Hyper Rank Up Magic to make Utopia Dragonair right here. Okay, now what's gonna happen is that now you're gonna activate Dragonair's effect. You can attach 2 materials. Make sure it's important to detach Utopia to the graveyard because you're gonna use Gaga Magician to reborn back Utopia from your grave. Okay, you're gonna summon Photon Lord. Zubaba Knight is gonna trigger, and also the rank up magic is gonna trigger to attach its materials to the Photon Lord, which is absolutely amazing. And Zubaba Knight is gonna search for Gaga Ganbara Knight directly from your deck to your hand. Now you can activate Ganbara Knight's effect to review the Gaga Magician, especially Ganbara Knight from your hand. Now you can overlay these 2 for Gaga Magician, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can activate Gaga Magician to detach Ganbara Knight to special Utopia from your graveyard. Amazing. And now you can activate Ganbara Knight to search for Go Goblin Bird for follow-up for the following turn. And now you can overlay these 2 for Utopic Future Zexal. And now you can activate this effect right here to target the Goblin Bird in the graveyard to special summon it from the grave. Now you can overlay these 2 for the number 106 Giant Hand or the Gallant Grand Knight, okay? And this right here is your end board, chat. This right here is your end board. So basically, you have a 13,000 Utopic Future Zexal, which says that gains attack equals to defense equals to the total ranks of all Xyz monsters you currently controls. Okay. And this card has the amazing ability where it reads that your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except for this one. Also, your opponent cannot target other cards on the field with card effects except for this one. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, you can attach one material from this card Take control, one monster putting controls. Also, this cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Like, this card is ridiculous. So that's 1 interruption, 2 interruptions in Giant Hand, 3 interruptions with Photon Lord, 4 interruptions with Utopic Draco Future, and 5 interruptions with Dragonair that can bring out, of course, Hope Harbinger from your extra deck. And then you have an Unbreakable Barrier, which is negate and also a pop. So this is a total of 7 disruptions right here with just 1 card. This Yuma deck right here, this Utopia Yuma deck, vomits out so many ranked monsters. So many Xyz monsters, just vomits on the field, which is crazy. If you don't like Giant Hand, you can also make Gallon Granite to search the Miru as well, which is also really good. And remember, these interruptions are high quality because this not only negates whatever your opponent activates, but you can attach too much heroes or anything on the field to basically pop another card. So it's like, this is like a high quality disruption alongside Utopic Draco Future, which is a snatch deal. This is also a snatch deal. High quality disruptions, which your opponent is forced to only attack Utopic Future, and if you use the card's ability, can't be destroyed battle or card effects this turn while you stole an opponent's monster. And not only that, is that if you stole the opponent's monster from Future Exile, you can activate Unbreakable Barrier to negate the card and then pop your own monster that you stole from your opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. So you can create more space for your effects like Draco Future and stuff like that, right? This is what you want to end with just 1 card. And the deck is just like a bunch of freestyling, summoning rank 4s. Like, 1 card just vomits this many Xyz. Should not be legal, ladies and gentlemen. It should not be legal, bro. This is insane. Let me showcase you guys a deck list real quick. So guys, this right here is the deck profile. All of the cards are very powerful. The new cards that we got was Dodo Warrior and of course Gogo Goblinberg alongside the Gagaga Genbar Knight and also the Gagaga Girl, aka Dark Magician Girl for Zexo version. Which is absolutely insane. And this is the broken number F0 Utopic Future Zexo. This card is Utopia upgraded, which is insane. Like you guys saw in the combo, this card literally is the ultimate protection. You guys are able to see how 1 Goblinberg and even 1 Dodo Warrior can vomit a bunch of Xyz monsters on the field. This deck is very scary. And with the hand traps that I decided to choose is like Fua in the main, because going second, you just want your opponent to make a half board. And this deck, literally 1 card eats any half board like it's no tomorrow, bro. Like, this deck is just so strong at vomiting out bodies to make a Xyz monster. It's one of the scariest things that you guys can actually ever see here in Master Duel. I love decks like this because it's really unique and it's also really, really fun. The best starters in the deck are obviously Dodo Warrior, a Gogo Goblin, and also cards like, you know, a Dodo Dwarf, Gogo Glove, and Zubaba Boncho all have a steamroll ability to just vomit more monsters from the grave and also from the hand as well, which is really scary. So the whole deck does one thing and it does what it does best. It literally vomits out Xyz monster. It is just literally rank 4 toolbox spam. Similar ways to how Ryzeo were to spam a bunch of Xyz monsters on the field. But I think that like this card just vomits more Xyz monsters on the field than Ryzeo does, which is scary. Like Ice gives you a bunch of you know, rank 4s. I think this deck can spit out more rank 4s than Ryzeos can ever do. All right. And obviously, guys, you guys are not seeing any Ryzeo in this version because I wanted to keep it on theme with Yuma and Astro for this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And I just want to just, you know, make it like an anime version versus like a full competitive version with like Ryzeos. I think with the Ryzeos is a bit better for sure because, you know, getting access to Dual Drive and Detonator, all these things just makes your end boards even stronger. But you guys already saw with the combos, like the end boards is already strong enough. Like you don't even have space most of the time if your combo goes uninterrupted, right? So I don't think the Ryzeos is needed for the pure version, but the Ryzeo version is stronger. I'm gonna get that out there. But for this video, we're doing Yuma and Utopia, right? So yeah, guys, this is the deck profile. Check it out. And without further ado, it's time to hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. Utopia returns, all right? Yuma returns. Astro returns. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, here we go. This hand right here is broken. This hand is cracked. No cap. This hand is actually so cracked. All right, we're going to activate Onomoto Pickup here. This card allows us to add an Automat card directly from deck to hand. We're going to add, of course, the Onomoto Pepera here. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to activate Onomoto Pepera. We're going to discard the Impermanence. See, guys, this is why it's important for me to showcase you guys the combos in the beginning. Because, you know, usually once a card like Onomoto Pickup resolves, this is what's going to happen. We're just going to get an instant scoop from our opponent. They're not gonna sit here and watch this combo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're just scared of Yuma. I am Yuma, and Once I start comboing, I become astral. You feel what I'm saying? Surrendered within 30 seconds. Let me play, man. Let me play. All right, guys. Next game, we are going second. So going second, guys, what we got to do is we just got to FTK. All right, guys. FTK. We do a bunch of cap, make a bunch of rank 4s. And then what we do next is just very, very simple. Oh man. Yeah, I'm actually a bot. Striker Dragon. Okay. Cool. Adds a boot sector launch directly from deck to hand. All right, honestly, that's fine. Okay, okay, adds boot sector. Okay, cool. Let's see this. We're just going to FTK this guy. All right, that's literally it, going second. Oh, okay. All right. Honestly, he can make access to seals, so I want to fool him right now, actually. I'm just going to fool this guy right now. Okay. Double Afua. Let's see this. Bistio Baldrake. Yep, that's cool. All right. Baldrake is good. Yep. Here we go. Okay, so there comes Seals. Romulus. Okay. Yes, Boot Sector launch. Dragon Ravine. Oh no, Boot Sector launch has already been used. Okay, I think on cost we can do something with this. So on cost, he's gonna send to the grave. Discard 1. I'm gonna Ash this. Amazing. Yep. And on resolution, I'm gonna activate another Fua. Okay, let's see what he does here. All right, this guy's probably gonna scoop here, to be honest. Verdi Anaconda here. All right, double or nothing. Oh oh my god, Dragoon. All right, guys, this could be really bad. We can definitely beat it. Dragoon, just one negate here. We're drawing twice. Amazing. Okay. All right, guys, we can do everything. And then at the very end, Call Back the Grave is just so broken. Okay, here we go. Watch. We can just go Dodo Warrior right now first. And then we can just normal summon Go Goblinberg, and then it's game. Okay? Summon Dodo Warrior right here. And then what we can do is we can activate this. Dodo Glove. Go Glove. All right, guys, we can do a bunch of just cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's in the gate. Damn! Early negation like that? My bad, OG. And honestly, this is kind of bad because now Dragoon is still at 3,000, right? It doesn't really do anything because, you know, it didn't destroy the monster. So this guy is an absolute bot. All right, so what we're going to do is we can normal summon this. All right, activate this effect right here. Absolutely phenomenal. We can special summon, of course, Go Gigas directly from the deck right here, which is actually really, really strong. All right. Oh, okay. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. So while this card's in the graveyard, if you special summon a Go monster, okay, so you cannot conduct our battle phase when you activate this effect. So we're obviously not going to conduct the battle phase. What we're doing now is called freestyling. All right, guys. So we're just going to be freestyling like it's no tomorrow. Okay. What we can do now is we can use these two. Okay. Summon Sage. All right. Sage is insane. And now we're just going to cook this guy. Okay. Activate this. ZSW. We're going to detach 2 materials from this. Chat. Here we go. We get a special, of course, ZS directly from the deck. Absolutely amazing. And then we can activate Goblinberg to search a Go monster or Dodo monster directly from deck to hand. So we can search Dodo Warrior. Absolutely amazing. All right. Utopia right here. Amazing. Chat. All right. We just got to be careful. So we're not going to attack directly. We're just going to destroy him. All right. Here we go. We're going to summon this. Dragonair into here. And then Dragonair is broken. Doesn't go Dragonair effect. We can attach 2 materials. We can attach Utopia and also Dodo Warrior here. Phenomenal. All right, chat. We get to special summon, of course, anything. We can summon Photon Lord. Honestly, we can summon Hope Harbinger right here. Absolutely amazing. Move it. All right. And then this will trigger to give it a material. Okay. Look at that. Guys, it's just a bunch of rank 4. It's just a bunch of Xyz climbing, which is really crazy. So going second, this deck can do a lot of things. It can push a lot. Dodo Warrior is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm going to add this to my hand. I want to discard this to the graveyard. Okay. This. A Gaga monster. Honestly, no, we did not mess up because we can still push, which is crazy. All right, we can activate this, reveal Gaga monster from our extra deck, throw this, summon this, move it. This one rewards back from the graveyard, right? Which is absolutely crazy. We'll activate this. Summon, of course, this from the grave because we haven't used this effect yet to summon. All right, move it. All right, and now we use these two. We can make, of course, Gaga Girl. Move it. All right, we're making a movie right now. What? All right, detach this. And he's just gonna scoop, bro. You see how many Xyz monsters we just vomited? Honestly, guys, like this deck is called the Xyz vomit deck. Look at this. Connection failed, chat. This guy didn't surrender. He went Control Alt F4, bro. You guys know what that means? He disconnected. All right, we get to go first. Hopefully, they don't scoop, bro. Hopefully, our opponent does not scoop, please. Let's draw, guys. Any hand is combo, bro. Any hand is combo. Okay, this hand is actually perfect for combo. All right, let's do this, guys. We're going to start off with Onomatopoeia Pickup. All right, let's activate Onomatopoeia Pickup. Okay, here we go. Just going to add an Onomat card directly from next to hand. Hopefully, there's no draw. No draw. Okay, we're going to activate this. Okay, we're going to discard this. All right. We're going to search for Dororo Warrior. And then we're going to search for Tsubaba Knight. Here we go. All right, chat. Now we're cooking now. Now we get to activate this here. Dororo Warrior. We get to send this. This is the combo right now. Amazing. And then... oh, there's some sort of toggle there. Hold on. Now we get to activate, of course, Dororo Glove in the grave. All right, now I want to activate, of course, Dororo Dwarf. Go Glove. Special summon Tsubaba Knight from my hand. Veiler. Move it. All right, my bad, fam. My bad, OG. All right, now we got to pivot here. Okay, that's fine. We haven't normal summon yet, too, which is absolutely insane. Okay. Sage is broken. All right. Make Sage here. And then now we just freestyle into Oblivion. So look at that. We're playing through one interruption right here. Attach these two. Special summon, of course, Ascended. Then now we can activate Dororo Warrior to search one, which is really powerful. We can search for this. Here we go. Search for this right here. We're going to normal summon this. Activate this effect right here. We're going to special summon this from the grave. Okay. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to use these two to make Utopia. All right. Phenomenal. All right, chat. Here we go. Then we can activate Sage. We can search for the quick play here. Playing through the Veiler right here. Because we're missing a level... I think we're missing another level 4, right? Now what we can do is that we can activate this rank up magic, chat. And we can turn this into a Utopia Dragonair. Beautiful. Okay. And now we can activate this. We can detach these two. Summon this. Activate effect to attach this as material. And then you make this. Looks as... but this is a snatch steal, bro. Okay, we have this. This, and we got droll. I think we're ending our turn here. Parry Resmap. Okay, we can go this. Attach these two. Then we can make Titanic Galaxy, to be honest. I think he's playing maybe Ubel. I think he might be playing Ubel, right, guys? This is not bad, bro. So it adds Ash Blossom. What? What? Wait, why? Activate the effect. Just attached to this. Beautiful. I'll change role here. Like a movie. And if you try to chain callback, I can chain Harbingers, which is just negated. And then we got a snatch steal right here, which is insane. So your opponent, once when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can detach one to this card. Take control of one monster opponent controls. Blue Eyes. Play through the Veiler, which is good. There's no Blue Eyes White Dragon. He cannot target anything but Utopic Future for attacks, ladies and gents. So move it. All right, all right, all right. Maiden will trigger off its effect. Lightstorm Dragon. Typhon. Okay. So cost to detach. All impermanence here. Move it. Okay. Only thing he can attack is, of course, the F-Zero here. Now I can just one-shot him next game. It's game over, chat. No way. He has Ash in hand. He can't even use Ash. Yeah! Stop the attack, bro. Move it. Alright, chat. It's basically game over, man. I'm being honest. Alright. Let's just simply just enter the battle phase. Like, what can you do? Yeah, that's fine. Sets the Majesty, yeah. They can't do none, bro. Guys, they can't do none. They can't do nothing. The on-targeting effect of F-Zero is actually insane. Like, they're forced to only attack to F-Zero. Like, it's ridiculous. Look at his hand. His hand is so gas, guys. Holy smokes. Drodro Maxi. Sheesh. Mimighoul. Mimighoul Mecha, eh? Yeah, eh? Okay, that's fine. I'm good with this. Okay, please miss. Please miss. Give me the Archfiend. Come on. Give me the Archfiend. No! I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Okay. Okay. Withdrawing here. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna activate. Summons out to his side. Yeah. Can't add any more. We're Gucci. Adds another. Okay. Slime. Mimighoul Throne. Okay. Okay. Summons a Mimighoul Master directly from the deck. That's fine. This is 0 interruptions, by the way. Other than this card being the trap. Giant Mimighoul, okay. Okay, this is broken. We're gonna play with these two first, and then Goblinberg at the very end. Okay, let's see this. Activate this. I'm gonna send Droll to the grave. Okay. Let's see what my man's cooking up with here. We're gonna add, of course, this to our hand. And then we can activate automatic pickup. Droll. Yeah, eh? I like that. I like that. I'm thinking I'm cooking. Normal summon this. Imperm. Damn. But all right, guys. Next turn, this guy's cooked. Damn, OG. All right, well, I have automatic pickup. You know what I'm saying? You can add automata. It's probably like a draw or something. Like Okay, let me just enter battle. Oh, go Gigas. Yes. Damn, son. And I literally think he's cooked. I literally think this guy's cooked. Okay. Send this. Now we're just freestyling now, chat. Okay. Okay. Now we activate the little warrior, and you should scoop now. Okay. All right, guys. We have 150 seconds, so we have to cook right now. We have to cook hard. Now we can activate this. Or summon this. But yeah, add a Zubaba monster. Yeah. And I'll special summon this about activate this, special summon this from my hand. Okay, here we go. Masters is the one that's kind of like triggering here. Yeah. Attach this. We can add unbreakable bonds from our deck to our hand. And this can activate. That's Gaga monster directly from the deck. We're gonna add this. Gaga Gambara. Okay. Now we can activate this. Reveal this. Max summon this. Okay, Utopia. Okay. And go Utopia Ray. Maybe this is wrong. Alright. This effect. Summon this. effect. Attach this. Okay, bro. So many rank 4s you can summon from just one card. I think it's ridiculous, bro. Adds this for follow-up. Bro, like, this guy's not beating this. Alright, bro. We just do this. Alright, chat. Alright. This is what we're doing. Alright, chat. I'm gonna activate this. Move it. Move it. Typhon. Sheesh. Alright. That's fine. Bounce it back, please. Bounce it back. Bounce it back. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Guys, this is a grind, bro. This has been a grind, man. Okay. All right, guys. The follow-up of Dotoro Warrior is actually just scary, man. Russ. What is this? Reverse reuse. What the hell? Target up to 2 flip monsters in your graveyard. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Maxi. I'll maxi this. Yep. Yes, sir. And I think when this is special summon, they get to flip my monster face up, so that's fine. Yeah, this one destroys all face up monsters and controls. This is crazy. What I'm gonna do is really crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna normal summon by attributing this. Normal summon Dotoro Warrior. Okay, so Maker doesn't trigger. Now I can also use Glove. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to make this. Okay. Oh, guys, watch this. I'm gonna activate this. Attach material. It's 4,000. Beto. Move it. Look at this grind. Look at this Yuma grind, guys. Look at this Yuma grind, bro. I'm not gonna flip anything face up. I'm just gonna end my turn here. Yeah, that's fine. Now it comes back. I'm gonna use this. Look at that grind. Look at the grind. That was a good Yu-Gi-Oh game, guys. Back and forth. Summon, summon, summon. Holy smokes. Finally gets to go first. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's cook, guys. Let's cook. Here we go. It's time to be a movie, bro. It's gonna be a movie, bro. Let's go. You gotta go first. 60 cards. This hand is actually a movie hand right here. Add a Zubaba monster directly from that deck to my hand. Let's see. Ash Blossom. My bad, OG. All right, guys. Now we're just gonna freestyle. All right, we're just gonna freestyle. We're just gonna do a bunch of shenanigans. Okay. Okay. We're gonna add this to hand. We can actually make Utopia Ray here. Okay. Then activate this, make Dragonair, move it. All right. And then now let's play around Nib. Okay. Okay. Flip. Attach. And then we special summon Ash for Utopia. Oh, we have to sacrifice the Ash, unfortunately, but that's okay. Effect. Oh, we can send this. Oh. Yeah, eh? Activate this. Move it. And now we're cooking, guys. Now we're like, yo, now we're just like cooking. What? Yes, we're adding this. Now we just do, now we just freestyle, bro. Move it. Okay. Have to send Ash to the grave, unfortunately. We can add this. Okay. And then, yeah, another card. We can add this to our hand. Now we activate Dotoro Warrior here. Becomes a movie. All right, summon this, guys. So many like, this deck just vomits Xyz monster, bro. That's what's scary about this deck. Just vomits a bunch of Xyz monsters, man. It's kind of scary. Now we're not gonna even use that yet. We're just gonna go Gaga Magician Girl. Got a movie thing. Movie. Now activate her effect. This. You can add Unbreakable Spirit. Unbreakable Xyz Barrier. Look at that. We're just cooking. But we'll add this to our hand. And we'll activate this. Special summon this from our hand. Activate this. Oh, that's probably a bad idea. I should have never done that. Okay, no, let's do this. Target this. So you can target one Zubawa, Gaga, Gogo monster. All monsters you control becomes that monster level to the end of this turn. Okay, so we're gonna target this, and then this becomes a level 4. Okay, we're actually Gucci. Okay. I'll use Gaga Magician to special summon Utopia. Move it. Look at that. And now we'll overlay these two for Utopic. Move it. And then we make this. How crazy is this? Oh, I misplayed. I was supposed to summon this first. I'm actually a bot. Because now I have no more Gaga Magician to overlay for. I'm actually a bot. I'm actually... That's definitely a misplay on me. But chat, if you cannot break this board, it's game over. Speed board, tabletop. I want to wait till this guy commits the board into the board a bit, and then we can use Unbreakable Barrier, and then he can never beat us. Special target on board. Okay, that's fine. Jesus. Okay, we have the Photon Lord to sit. Okay. Oh my god, this is my worst matchup. Okay. Damn, son. Okay. Okay. Kabunga here. I'll change it to 0. Nothing's being detached. Move it. Move it. Zeus. Okay, so you're the go. Okay. But Unbreakable Bonds just stops it, bro. We're gonna negate that. And we're gonna detach 2 materials. I'm gonna attach this and I'll detach this. Destroy this. Alright, negated. Now, what can you do, my friend? If he has a way to play through this, he's just the go. Damn! Nibiru. And now we're just gonna finish with Utopia. Yo, this deck is insane! Yo, chat. This is the deck. Yo, chat. This is the deck, bro. Yuma is officially back. Astro is officially back. Holy smokes, this was insane, ladies and gentlemen. Utopia is freaking back.